Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111. This is your daily love vibe for March 7th, 2019. But also I set my intentions that these are timeless. So it doesn't matter when you click on it, okay? I'm so grateful you guys are here. I'm thankful that I've got my love tribe around me. I'm grateful that you guys are ordering readings and you're donating and you're being so generous with me. I'm also very, very grateful for all of the likes and shares and comments, and especially my comments. I really enjoy those. I know I'm a small channel right now, and I can really interact with you guys, and that's just fabulous. I love it. I do, though, hope that we're holding space for a much larger crowd, which might, you know, kind of narrow down how often I can respond, but I'm always going to read them because I am so grateful to have you guys in my life. Also, this weekend I am going to be in Kalamazoo, Michigan, doing readings at the Inner Light, I think it's called Inner Light Expo. I can't remember offhand, but I did link it in the description box. So if you're native to the area, I'll be in Kalamazoo, Michigan next weekend. Please come and see me and get a reading. I would love to see you guys. Okay, so this is your daily love vibe, and the only requirement you need to have in order for this reading to kind of be geared toward you, although I do believe you can get a message out of any reading, no matter what the question was. But if you want the reading kind of geared toward what we're working with here, the energies we're working with, this is divine union between soulmates, twin flames, karmic soulmates, and all divine partnerships. Okay, and that's a big umbrella, guys, because divine means anybody you meet that you're meant to meet right now to put you on a certain path, spiritual path in your life. All right, so you got to have someone on your heart and mind. I kind of read from the twin flame point of view, but keep in mind that this is a collective reading for all divine unions. So whether you believe that the person you're thinking of is a twin or just somebody that you have a soul connection with, okay? Let's get going. This is the bridge for anybody who's new. This is the moon energy, and please, let me remind you that as of, I think it was yesterday, yes, yesterday the 6th, we have a new moon, I want to say in Aries. Is it Aries? If you know, let me know in the comments. I think it's new moon in Aries, but I'm already feeling it. I'm already feeling it. And Mercury is retrograde. So, but this is the moon energy, and the cards, you know, it's not always the moon we're under. Sometimes it's really, really amazing how it's exactly the energy that we're under. But, so we're going to look at that. That's an oracle card called Moonology. Then the bottom deck here is the Angel Psychic Tarot, I think it's called, or Angel Tarot. I can't remember the name. Doreen Virtue, but there's someone else I think that co-made these with her. Anyhow, then we've got the Osho Zen cards. We're doing masculine's frame of mind, feminine's frame of mind, masculine's home life, feminine home life. And then underneath that is the heart space, and then the hopes and fears. Then we build a bridge. This is considered the bridge. Okay, and what is the underlying lesson that you know, is going to bring you into union? Right here. Then I drew a couple oracles. I cleared space on a deck for clarifiers if we need them. And now we're moving forward. I had to do all that because for whatever reason I feel like I might have a new viewer or two. Okay, so getting back to it. Oh, full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution. That's the moon energy for today, Thursday the 7th, as far as Spirit's advice for us with this energetic card. Let's see. Number 74. Sorry guys, the pages don't want to open. Alright, a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Things are likely to get very heated, as full moon in Cancer is a super emotional sign. So there could be something of an explosion of feelings around now or surrounding your question. It's important to be sensitive to other people when you pull this card. There are some very fine sensibilities around, so tread carefully as you move towards your goals or dreams. This card indicates an especially feminine time. It also heralds the time to deal with any family issues that might be coming up. Nothing to worry about. It signals a challenge is now coming to an end. This card also suggests both that a domestic matter or private issue will soon come to a head, and that it's a great time for you to move house, if you want to move. The answer to your question lies in being a kind leader. This is a time for you to step up and agree to overcome your own insecurities. The attunement for this moon card is it may be best to move towards what you want in a sideways manner. That's cute because I'm a double Cancer. So I get that total slow sideways crawl. I do it like the dance of love. Anyhow, meditate to soothe heightened emotions. Don't be clingy. Stop sulking, for God's sake. Have you had enough family time lately? Why don't you get with the people that you know love you, your love tribe, your family? The heightened emotions of the Moon-Cancer combination cannot be ignored. However, Cancer is one of the Moon's 2 home signs, along with Taurus. So astrologically speaking, the Moon loves to be in this sign. In fact, she rules Cancer. This means that with this card, there's a sense that all is as it should be. Or, don't worry, all soon will be well. All right, that's our Moon card. I'm telling you, I burned sage in here and all of a sudden my nose is all stuffed up. Okay, so next up we have Headspace of the Masculine. We have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. He's not feeling very independent. In this deck, it's called Ripeness. Ripeness. Okay? It's in the reverse, so it's just not good timing is what I'm hearing. It's just not good timing, and he knows it. He knows it. He's planning his escape. Some of the masculines, this is what I'm hearing, he's still trying to get single, still trying to clear out all that old karmic relationship stuff that's going on. And he feels in his head like it's been a long journey. And it's like not time. He's saying, I'm not single yet. It's not time. I'm not there yet. All right, what is she thinking? Oh, the Lovers in reverse. Wow. Energetically speaking, people, well, it's Mercury retrograde, is it not? Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of upside downsies these last couple of days. So she's got the Lovers card in reverse. She's not having it. She's kind of thinking of other things. I'm hearing that it's not that the love is in reverse. It's just not good timing, and they're both sensing it. There's more that needs to be done between them and independently, autonomously, before they can come into union. So she's thinking about other things on top of, because I kind of feel like she hasn't let go of the whole twin flame journey yet, but she's feeling discouraged. So she's putting her mind on other things that are distracting her, perhaps working on her own prosperity and her own singleness, for some of them that are still in karmic relationships. All right, moving on to the home, karmic home. I pulled it out wrong. I pulled it this way. So it is supposed to be in reverse. No offer being made for anybody. Oh, and you know what I'm hearing? Yeah, this is like, I'm almost feeling like the masculine is maturing. I mean, it's called maturity here. Okay. But it's the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. But in this deck, it has a total different energy. I'm feeling like this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful soul's journey that the masculine and feminine are on. But they're being honed. Look at the gem there that's surrounding it. It's all the major gems. You know, you got ruby, sapphire, emerald, citrine, amethyst. I'm just like guessing here. But they're beautiful. And I'm hearing that this has been a journey of maturity. Okay? And in his home, I think he's finally maturing. There's life lessons that are being learned during this moon time. Sorry, guys, I'm drinking tea. What's going on in her home? 5 of Pentacles. Out in the cold. She feels out in the cold. Yeah, I don't think there's much communication, if any at all, going on right now between the two of them. Not in the 3D. 5D, I think there's all kinds of shit going on. But in the 3D, not so much. She's feeling a little disillusioned. She feels left out in the cold. She doesn't... Actually, I'm hearing some of them don't want to be out in the cold. You know... I know in my situation, I'm trying to find a new place to go. And I could pack a bag and walk out that door at any moment. And I know I can. But not really. Not without some place to go to, right? So I still kind of feel like I'm stuck between being in an environment. I mean, look at the outer banks of that card. Look at that environment. That's what my home life feels like. It's a little chaotic right now. Okay? But look at behind the gate is the rainbow. And it's like in this deck, he's not out in the cold. He wants in. He wants in. He wants to go play with the other kids. He wants to be out in the beautiful sunshine. And the, you know, this is feeling stuck like Chuck in an atmosphere you don't want to be in. You're the outsider and you want to be an inner. You want to be where all the fun is. So the feminine in her home is really just looking for a door for most of them. But some of them have found a door, but they haven't found their home. You know, whether you're staying with family or you're living by yourself. Maybe you're very well established. Maybe you're, you know, been single for a long time. But in your home, you kind of feel empty. Like there's more. You need more there, you know. All right, let's move on. I'm not doing clarifiers because these are pretty straightforward oracle cards. All right, so in the heart space, 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands. In this deck, this is a total empath. Look at this woman. She's hugging a tree. Healing, letting the tree heal her and offering healing back. This is a woman who's experiencing passion and healing and just absorbing energy. I mean, really, whew, you know, I'm feeling like the masculine in his heart space. He's just really, really up in his feelers. I know it's the 3 of Wands, which is like waiting for your ships to come in, which can apply here because really he is kind of waiting for his love to come in. However, in this deck, it's totally about being empathic. It's like he can feel his feminine. He can feel his connection to the soulmate. And he's all up in his feelers. Okay? Passionate, not romantic. Passionate. Like the fire has been ignited. Okay, moving on up. What's going on in the feminine's heart space? Oh, He's got the 3 and she's got the 4. Happy, happy, joy, joy. This is the twin flame card in most decks, but not in this deck. In this deck, this is the 4 of Wands. It's all about participating. It's about doing the work. It's about putting your hands in on the most important task of the day. And working and collaborating with others to do it. So I feel like in her heart space, she's willing to work. She's like, hey, I'm all in. In for a penny, in for a pound. When the time's right. I'm just not feeling it. She's just not feeling it at the moment. Timing is everything, and I feel like she's kind of lost in that whirlwind of time standing still. But she's really feeling cooperative. Like she wants to participate. She's getting shit done too. I'm hearing a lot of you guys are getting things done. But this is heart. This is about what you're feeling in your heart. And she's really feeling this urge to get moving, to start doing the work, you know. This is about your job. It is a nice romantic story and all, but it is about your job, guys. It's about the twins anchoring true unconditional love. It's all of us, everybody. This new vibration is going to be so different than what we've been in before. So you got to start from square one, guys. And she's like, bring it on. I want to participate. I signed up for this. I'm ready for this. All right? She's feeling a little pressed for time in her heart. And him, he's just all up in his giddies, you know. All right, let's go on to the hopes and fears. Or fears. Hopes or fears. Ooh, and we got the morality card. I do feel like the masculine is kind of what is the word I'm looking for? Traditionalist? Would that be it? Traditionalist? Something like that. But I feel like the masculine, well, this is, for one thing, this is the Queen of Swords in a regular tarot deck, okay? She's a little jaded, wouldn't you think? I mean, she thinks she's being moral, but she's a little jaded. But this is all about belief systems, all right? He's hoping that she's not going to judge him harshly, morally, like judge him morally judge him for things that happened in the past, or perhaps things that are happening in the now. He doesn't want to be judged. He doesn't want to be treated harshly. He doesn't want to be morally called to come on, Spirit. These words, they're trying to bring me words I don't use in my vocabulary. Okay? Anyhow, it's like a call. The gist of it is he doesn't want to be held responsible for his behavior. He doesn't mind apologizing, but he doesn't really want what he believes is going to be a harsh judgment. Let's put it that way. Okay, Spirit, talk my language. All right, what is going on in her hopes and fears? Bada bing! Breakthrough. Huh? Let me look that up. I think that's a 9. Oh, it's the Hermit. Okay. See, this deck has got a total different vibe to it. Breakthrough. This is her wanting a breakthrough. She wants to be released. She wants all this energy that's been building up in her to just expand. She's ready. I'm hearing, I'm ready. The time is now. The time is now. That's where she's at. She's hoping to have release. Now, the Hermit card is all about learning lessons within you. Okay, it's about finding your wish and walking with it in your hand, in your lantern, lighting your way, letting your wish be the light of your way as you seek inner knowledge about what's going on. But in this deck, it's like she's already done that. She's had her breakthrough. She's like, bring it, bitch. Just the way I feel, girls. All right, let's see. What does the Divine Masculine plan to take as an action on Thursday the 7th? Knight of Wands. Ooh, this is good, girls. Yeah, this is forward movement. What does the feminine need to do? Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, this is looking juicy, guys. I'm hearing it's just a beginning, but this is divinely guided. Look at the angels behind him. Look at the angel behind him, moving him forward passionately. And her, she's got an angel behind her, too. This is the Queen of Pentacles. She's all up in her glory. She's like, yep, I'm pre-empress. I'm sitting in it. This is nice, guys. This is nice. Do I dare throw clarifiers on it? We don't want to screw up a good thing, do we? Clarify the Knight of Wands for an action card that the masculine will be taking on Thursday toward the feminine. Clarify. Oh, ladies. Yeah, we got the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups, and I'm hearing two stories here. Some of you guys have two guys hanging out around you, sniffing around. Got a couple of guys just sniffing around, heading toward that Queen of Pentacles. She's looking pretty juicy. She's looking well-grounded. She's got money. She's got stability. She's got security. She's the Earth Mama. So for some of you, you're going to have a choice here. This is kind of cool. Let me get some clarifiers on this. Spirit, give me a clarifier on, thank you. Ooh, the World. Oh, bada bing. Wow. Yeah, guys, this is feeling a little serious here. Can I get a clarifier on the Queen of Pentacles? Clarifier on the Queen of Pentacles. Why is it here? What's going to happen? What's going on? What's Thursday all about, Spirit? What's Thursday all about? Ooh, yeah. Okay, you just jump on out anytime. What do we got? Oh, guys, look. You can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. Let me take a gander at it to figure out what order it's supposed to be in. Oh. All right, so I got the King of Wands in reverse. Then I've got the Six of Cups in the upright, the Judgment card in the upright, and then the Moon card in the upright. Whoa, that's a lot of major shit on one day, my friends. Wow, I sure hope that this reading's like not timeless and like somewhere floating in the near future. Thursday would be nice. How about you guys? I'd take Thursday. Maybe. I don't know. I still need that clarity. Don't see much of that going on here. I feel like you're going to make a choice. Wow, ladies. Because, like, some of you are going to have a choice. This is like two divine masculines coming towards you. Soulmate versus twin. Wow. You really did manifest a plan B. And that's the World card. That's like once you choose which one of these cups or wands you're going to take, that might close a cycle out for you. Because over here, you know, he's got the cycle ending and she's got Judgment for the past. And the Knight of Wands, or I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty much sure that the Knight of Wands, or the King of Wands is this Knight of Wands. It's in the reverse. Some of you might not take this offer right now. You might take option B. But then there's the old diehards, the one that know. I'm hearing, nope, just some of them, because some of these people know this contract's important. And they're not going to take that plan B. But they're not real happy that he's showing up as a knight, not the king. And it is judgment, isn't it? Can't ignore the judgment card. Just can't do it. Okay, Spirit, is this really a Thursday energy? Or is this just energy moving forward? Yeah, well, I was thinking in my head, guys. I know what I said out loud, but I'm worried about this judgment card. So I'm thinking that this might be an answer to the judgment card, because we've got the Pisces moon here, guys. This is a Pisces. If you're dealing with a Pisces, could be Cancer, Scorpio, water sign. But this moon might just bring this judgment. About what? About heartache, being left out in the cold, and walking away. Okay, I'm hearing this right here. In your past, for some of you, your masculine broke your heart, possibly cheated, left you out in the cold, but now you're coming in out of the cold. See, you're coming in out of the cold. And he's walking away. No, okay, correction. So in the past, he walked away. He walked away and left you out in the cold. But you're healing from it. Wow. All right. So, I don't even know what to clarify here. I'm a little put off on my rocker. Is there anything else we need to know about union, possibly like moving forward on the 7th of March? Show me what I need to know. Anything else? Anything else here? No, I ain't taking that many. I ain't doing it. Alright. Just if it's meant to come out, do it again. You can do it. You can do it. Just me and you with a little love. We can work it out. I don't know. I got a song coming in. Can feel the passion exploding. There it is. Just one card. It's all I needed. Oh, so we've got, yeah, we've got the Knight of Wands again. So I do believe, ladies, I do believe. Whether you're in a masculine body or a feminine body, I'm talking to Divine Feminine now. This Knight just made his way from this side of the freaking bridge to this side. Spirit is telling me to heavily remind you guys that not everybody comes into union on the 7th, but there are some. I can see it. I can see it. There are some that are coming into, at least like energetically choosing union. Because then, you know, what happens in the 5D sometimes takes forever to play out in the 3D. But choices needed to be made. Remember all those 2s we had? 2s, choices. And then 3s, karmics. Then 4s, healing, foundations. And then 5s. I've been getting a lot of 5s lately. And then we moved, I totally skipped 6s, except for that 6 of Cups, which comes up a lot. But it's been like, I went from 3 5s in readings to 3 7s in readings, and then 3 10s in readings. So I am reading different timelines for different unions. Okay? But for some of you guys, this is happening. Yeah, this is happening. All right, I'm not going to go any deeper. It's a day, guys. It might be a day of reckoning, but it is a day. All right, let's take a look and see what the advice is. The Isis advice for the masculine is key of life. The Ankh portends new life being born through you now. This new life being born in whatever form will enrich your life, excuse me, bringing you more into wholeness and fulfillment. Do not give up on your creative destiny. Stay with it. You're flowing in the right direction, and you have spiritual support from the unseen worlds. Just let it happen. Don't do anything. Just let it happen. Follow that inner voice is what I'm hearing. You'll be propelled forward on your path. All right, what does the feminine's advice from Spirit for this bridge? Truths unveiled. There are times when appearances of people, places, and things can be deceptive. You will sense this when something feels uncomfortable within you. When you notice feelings of anxiety or doubt within you, you may think there is something wrong with you. But actually, you're intuitively sensing that all is not as it appears to be. Trust what you feel, not what appears to be. You know, we've been getting these caution signs a lot. You're going to have to trust your inner voice, ladies. Some of these guys have changed, and some of them are just more of the same. Some of you have manifested a plan B that could just be a karmic lesson for you. And you're being cautioned by Spirit that all is not as it seems to be, especially under this moon. So just, you know, not to put any fear into you, because you're never in the wrong place, guys. Never. I don't care how far mucked you get. You're not in the wrong place. Because you need that muck for you to be able to recognize that you're in the muck. You know? It's kind of like that. So just be careful. Trust your instincts. Does it feel right? You know? If they're drug addicts or alcoholics or they're just so far off their path when you meet them, are you going to trust that? I don't know. I don't know about you guys. I haven't seen my twin in a long time. Could be any kind of person now. So just be cautious and trust your inner vibe. Okay? This could totally have to do with other things too. You know, for some of you, this masculine's going to come in and he's going to pretend like everything is just okay or better than okay. Or he's going to try to pretend that nothing ever happened in the past and schmooze things over. But you're going to know and you're going to recognize it. And you're going to see that he's wearing a mask. And if he's not an emotional wreck, train wreck, if he's not dependent or codependent or whatever, then it could just be that he has insecurities and he's going to come at you with a big old mask on because he doesn't want you to see what truly lies underneath. Anyhow this plays out, you'll know. You'll know. Trust your inner knowing. You're very intuitive. Or you wouldn't be watching my channel, right? Because a lot of the shit that I read is 5D stuff. And if you're following along, you're an enlightened being. So welcome. What is the biggest lesson to be learned for Thursday the 7th? Bada bing, guys. We've got the 8 of Wands. Yes, we do. Events moving at a very fast pace. Delays are over. Many things will be happening all at once. Wow. God, I hope I'm in that wave, guys. I really do. At least for clarity, I just want to know. I don't know about you guys. I just want to know. All right, let's get you your oracle cards. I did do feminine, divine masculine, and then a love note from Spirit. So we're going to take the masculine, the feminine, and that. All right, the masculine has the wombat again. Same damn thing. 32, it's a 5, guys. Wombat, gentle aggression. Yeah, I'm getting like the Knight of Swords energy with that. Gentle aggression. Like this has been a long time coming. And he's going to come at you and just blurt out his truth. It's going to be passive aggressive is what I'm hearing. Passive aggressive. because he's scared shitless. I'll bet she will be too. Wow. I'm not going to read that because I've read that like 3 times in the last freaking week and a half. I know what it means. The wombat protects what it loves. And it will crush you if you try to harm what it loves. So he's going to come at you very, fiercely protective of himself at first, which I hear will eventually become protective of the union. Right now he's afraid that he's going to be attacked by you, verbally, mentally, emotionally. So he's coming at you with, gentle aggression. Wow. And pretty rapidly, too. Communication, guys. Fast-moving energy. All right. So what does she have? Fearless. Shaman of Skulls. Now, I do have to read this because this is the first time that I have gotten this particular message. So let's look it up. Number 34. This is advice for the Divine Feminine. Shaman of Skulls. In a reading, in your heart you have been asking for something different, something more, and the universe is answering your prayers. You do not need to be afraid of the changes happening or that are going to happen for you. They are part of that answer from the universe. You might feel uncertain because you cannot see how it's going to all work out. But know that the universe is caring for you and will provide a way to move through the transition with grace. You're not crazy to willingly enter this experience. There is nothing that you need to avoid, and so much that you will gain. Something is ending, something that has meant a lot to you. Maybe it's a relationship, a phase of your life, an identity that no longer suits you. Maybe it's an inner ending that you cannot quite articulate, but you feel nonetheless. This is a symbolic death with a greater purpose. The shaman is spiritually trained to overcome the fear of symbolic death, and instead of avoiding endings, to willingly go through them with the awareness that an ending is simply the other side of a new beginning. The shaman learns that endings happen when something new wishes to be born. The shaman knows that this is ultimately for the highest good, and has compassion for the human mind that may still feel very uncomfortable and resistant to the process. So even whilst we may accept the change, even with gratitude, our minds might feel uncertain and afraid. We might feel confused or try to cling to what is ending. These are natural human responses to loss, especially when we sense that loss is irreversible and that life will never be quite the same again. Be patient with yourself. Be kind. But also know that new life is happening for you now, according to a higher purpose and a loving plan. Your life is meant to change at this time. Be encouraged. From the ashes of the symbolic death, you shall rise again. Wow. That's the death card, guys. Big time. But it's a spiritual death. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling several storylines. Some of you guys are realizing that this is a false twin. This was a karmic. And you didn't know it because you didn't recognize there was a lesson there. Just some of you. Don't go getting freaky on me, okay? Some of you will find out that this is a false twin. But some of you, this is a transformation. This is the caterpillar to the butterfly. This is the phoenix rising from the ashes. This is a new beginning of something very different for these two souls than ever was before. For some of you feminines, this is the death of codependence. This is you finally getting it. Finally understanding that the only way this can ever happen is if you kill off part of you that has always been that little girl, clinging to a dream, clinging to a fantasy. Of not feeling adequate enough. Of feeling like you couldn't be alone. Being alone was just not in the books for you. That feeling, all of us will experience, because when we are not in union, we are a half of a whole. So you're always going to feel like you're not whole. Like you're not whole. There's something very big missing. And you yearn for it and long for it. And you become very codependent for it. But now you're waking up, ladies. You're waking up and you understand this is a spiritual journey. It's not about neediness. It's not about codependence. This is about co-creation. And you need to be fearless. You need to let that little girl that got abandoned or hurt or lied to or cheated on, you gotta let that go. You just gotta let her die away and say bye-bye. You're not that little girl anymore. You are not that person anymore. And you haven't been for a very long time. The only person you fall into this persona with is the other half of you. That's pretty deep, guys. I'm not going any deeper. I'm sorry, my video is going to be too long. This is Thursday. Some of you guys are going to have a fantastic freaking Thursday. All right, dear you. Sometimes you just feel like no one understands you. You're not heard, or even that you don't count. This, my dear, is a terrible illusion. And although your feelings tell you that, abandonment is real. Well, we who love you know much better. You're never alone. See, look at just playing right into this. You're never alone. And even when rejection happens, you're ultimately being protected, so better things can replace what wouldn't have worked in the first place. Everyone on this side of the veil is watching over you and rooting for your ultimate success. Life loves you. We love you. And you are a unique spark of the divine, and always connected to the light and to source. You are always in our care. Trust and keep the faith. Love you always and forever. For some of you guys, this is going to be an ending, and for some of you, this is going to be a new beginning. For some of you, this twin flame journey was brought into your lap to teach you how to not be codependent. To teach you how to let go of the one thing you never thought you could let go of. Wow. That's deep, but you know what I'm hearing? As soon as you let it go, boing, it comes right back to you. The problem is the letting go. It's not the whether it's going to work out or not. The problem is learning the lesson, guys. Learning the lesson. Let it go. Don't be codependent. Go out and live your life. You know, trust the universe. They got your back. Stop feeling abandoned. In yourself, you are whole. When you recognize that lesson, and yeah, I'm learning it too. I've been seeing this, you know, I'm finally getting that watch or pay attention to the red flags. I think I'm finally getting it, guys. I don't think it has anything to do with the romance. It has to do with learning the lesson. Listen to the red flags. Watch the red flags, you know. Have you been getting red flags? I have. I'm hearing a lot of let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go. I can't hold it back anymore. I'm just hearing let it go. Move on. Quit depending on it. Quit relying on it. Quit counting on it. You know, I was counting on a big fat $7,000 tax return. And I mean, it was tangible for me, even though I didn't have it in my hand. It was like I was already spending it. I'm going to get an apartment. I'm going to pay down my credit cards. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Yeah. Yeah. That's what we're doing with our masculines, okay? We're already planning everything out. And the universe is saying, no, 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 no. No. Give back control. This isn't about you. I mean, it's all about you. But you're not in control here. This is divinely guided, divinely planned. So I had to let that $7,000 go, and I looked into it. There's no way I could do injured spouse or anything. I can't, because I didn't have any earned income on the books. I made money, but it was a really upside down year, and I didn't keep track of anything. I had deaths. I had surgeries, 2 surgeries. I mean, it was a tough year. So I didn't keep track of anything. I didn't claim anything. I didn't make a whole hell of a lot of anything. So, you know, we have to learn that lesson of letting go and letting God. I know I have an attitude of gratitude. I know that I'm going to be fine. Nothing changed. I went through that really deep, deep emotional day yesterday. I literally, because I'm a water baby, spent maybe 3.5 hours in a sea salt tub because I was so distraught over finding out that that money had been absorbed by the government for a debt, for student loan debt. Not my debt. So I was upset. So I'm seeing the red flags. And this is my message, perhaps not yours, but I'm going to share it because in case there are some of you out there that are just, you know, mirroring my journey. I've been saying it all along, but I haven't been absorbing it. I haven't been learning it. I've been telling you guys, you know, eye on the prize, manifest what your mind's on. And I've been telling you. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm just like really up in my reverie at the moment because this is kind of unfolding for me. So, this is still attainable, but not even close to being attainable until you've learned the lesson. Until they've learned the lesson. Because you've spent your lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes apart from each other, yearning and longing for the other side of you. And we've become codependent. We have totally become codependent on our twins. And Spirit is trying to teach us that that is not the way to union. We can't co-create together if we're living in fear of abandonment. We have to know that no matter what happens, we're still going to be able to co-create from a place of unconditional love, not fear. Unconditional love is not codependence. It's not toxic, guys. It's not. It's autonomy. It's believing that you have everything you need within you. Already there. The magician. All your tools. That's your love reading for the day. That was really deep, guys. I know I could go on and on and on, but I'm not gonna. I love you, and I hope and pray that the 7th of March is your union. But maybe you've got a couple of days to really come to an agreement with your inner soul, both of you. You know, passive-aggressive. Death card. His fear is harm. Whatever's happened in his karmic life has broken his heart a lot. So he's protective. She's codependent. Death and transformation. That's the lesson of the day. I love you guys. Let me know how it works out, okay? And I will definitely let you know how it works out for me. Until then, love and light.